On this last day of September 2020, we got a show for you. That's right, it's time for Xtreme acquisitions, but there are going to be a lot of different things during this journey today. First of all, there's going to be a lot bigger list than what I've actually bought because I made a bet to myself. And when you make a bet with yourself, you always win. Number two, Mrs. X is going to make an appearance later on. She doesn't know yet. So let's see what I pissed away money on in September 2020. Hey guys, this is the Xtreme channel. My name is Mr. X and we are about extreme collectibles. Not only that, but there's some other parts. It's just an extreme lifestyle in general. On the last day of every calendar month, we launch a video and that's what you're watching today. This is called Xtreme Acquisitions. Basically, I look back at the last 4 to 5 weeks to see what I pissed my money away on. I alluded in the intro as well, today's going to be a little bit different episode. As you'll see in tomorrow's video, a totally different monthly segment that's launched on the first day of every month, I have a ton of high-end collectibles arriving, and in the month of October, I spent over 5 figures on shipping. That's right, just shipping high-end collectibles. So I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to make a bet like I did in July. See if I can go without purchasing a piece. See if I can go and practice hashtag restraint all month long, and I did a fantastic job. I didn't let you guys know about the bet because I can't stand public or peer pressure. I just cave in too easy. Now before we dive into what we're going to cover today, because there's multiple subjects, let's check out the upcoming giveaway that'll probably happen in the next week or two. We are going to hit 20,000 subscribers in 2020. To do that, we're giving away a statue every 2,500 subs. At 15,000 subs, the winner will get to choose between these two PCS Mortal Kombat statues. Make sure that you've liked this video, you've subscribed to the channel, and you've hit that bell notification. Then stay tuned towards the end of this video to find out how to enter. The first thing I want to cover, it was a pretty damn exciting month in September. So I want to go over my top 3 high-end collectibles that arrived. I want to say which ones I like the most, and most of you it's kind of a no-brainer, but you will definitely be surprised by number 3. So number 3, believe it or not, that little tweeter head Pennywise I freaking loved. I absolutely love this piece. I think it's underrated. I so wish that it was 1/4 scale, but I was genuinely surprised at how much I liked it, and even when I went through my arrivals of what came in, just shocked as hell that this would even be considered, but it was my 3rd favorite arrived piece. Number 2 is my custom Venom pool, which you guys never got to see the end of that review. I do have a video about the end of that review, but this piece was phenomenal as well. I was blown away by every part of it, even though I had that unfortunate accident. Absolutely love this piece. This custom Venom pool came in as my 2nd favorite arrival for the month. Then, as kind of a no-brainer, my favorite arrival was this Samurai Wolverine. This is possibly my new favorite piece in my collection. But what was funny, a few days later, you're actually going to see the video in a day or two, my Logan Soldier arrived. So technically that hasn't launched in the month of September, but I would say that that would have been in the top 3 as well. Second thing is, you guys may know, I actually am a big traveler, not only for business but pleasure. My family and I, we go out of the country usually 3 to 4 times a year. We try and do some other intercontinental trips as well. And I haven't had the opportunity because of that Kanban virus. So thankfully, I decided to rebook a trip, and we booked a trip out of the country. We're going to be right on the beach. We actually went a little bit cheaper on this trip. We usually like to really kind of high-end it. We're going to go a little bit lower end. The resort is a 5-star, of course, but we got a smaller room, so that will be kind of fun. But we'll do some live broadcasts from there for you guys. And when I say smaller room, it's probably the average size room for most people. And if you're watching this for the first time, you're like, God, that guy's cocky. Yep. Next category I want to talk about is hashtag restraint. Hashtag restraint is a term where we talk about when we see something we want to buy, but we practice restraint. Whether that's something we're actively looking at the funds for, whether we put it in our shopping cart, whether we say, hey, this will go great with the collection. And I got to tell you, Prime One Studios released their showcase this month, and it was the worst thing that could ever happen for hashtag restraint. It'll break through a ton of barriers. So we're going to cover the things that I almost purchased, why I wanted them, and why I did not buy them, starting with a custom piece. So this is Gold Nova, and if you're not familiar with who this was actually shortly after Silver Surfer left Galactus as his herald. She became a herald, and there's actually a love story with Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer being my favorite character, I obviously wanted this. This is actually meant to pair with the custom Silver Surfer I bought in last month's video that you can check out. But I practice hashtag restraint because I don't really have a lot of ties to her. Very proud of myself. I've also been on the lookout for a Frieza statue, hopefully 1/4 scale because that's what most of my Dragon Ball Z pieces are, and I've never saw one that really spoke to me. This one right here, I actually had the chance to pick up. It spoke to me more than any other Frieza statues have, but still, I didn't absolutely love it, so I decided, hey, I'm only going to get one Frieza statue, I will practice restraint. Also, in-hand pictures of Sideshow's Mark III Iron Man bust came out. This looked fantastic. I was really impressed with this, and I really had to keep to my rule of no hero busts. We saw some in-hand pictures of the Iron Man Mark VII maquette, and I saw this in person before, and it was lit up. I didn't know how it would look up when it wasn't lit up. It looks fantastic all around. I think Sideshow knocked this out of the park. I'm kind of glad I don't collect Avengers anymore because I would have definitely had to pick this up. Then some Prime 1 Studio pieces. I did practice #restraint. So I had the opportunity to pick up the Prime 1 Studios Berserk Griffith. I do have the Femto on order, which that's the same character, and this looked fantastic. Collectors started getting Griffith in, and he looks amazing, but thankfully I haven't got to this part of the story yet, so that allowed me to practice #restraint. Also from Prime 1 Studios, their Dilophosaurus came out. Looks fantastic. I've been waiting for this one for a while. However, it is 1/6 scale, and all my dinosaurs I'm ordering are 1/15 scale, so I don't think it'd look well. So I was able to pass on this. Plus, if I got this, it would justify I could get some other 1/6 pieces. So, trying to win over my mental made-up rules here. And the last one is their new Megatron. This looks phenomenal. I think it looks better than the original one. I own the original one, but I just don't want to pay $2,500 for a piece that I already own, even though I could sell the original one. But a fantastic piece. Congrats to anyone who's going to pick any of these pieces up. So I decided, hey, I'm going to see if I can go the entire month without buying a statue at all. Decided to buy a vacation, going to potentially book another vacation here in December. And I held on and I did a fantastic job for the first half of the month. And then a piece I could not absolutely pass up on. This is a custom Venom. Now the picture I'm showing you here is only the initial renders. The final renders were not allowed to show pictures in person, but it looks even 10 times better than this. Amazing piece. It sold out in seconds, so I'm definitely glad that I jumped on board and I was a lucky one to be able to get it. Also, my wait list converted for first 4 figures Bowser exclusive. I wasn't sure I was going to get this. I actually had it on wait list a long time ago and I canceled, but I saw their Sonic and I absolutely loved it. I love the cartoony feel of it, so I decided to jump on the wait list, see if I can get this, and it converted. And of course, with Bowser, I had to try and get Mario as well. Mario, the waitlist converted. I'm going to put them next to Sonic, right next to my MAME arcade game. I think it will look fantastic together. Very excited. Plus, I just started replaying Super Mario Bros. 1 with my youngest son. It's fun as hell. I totally forgot how fun that game is. So those I didn't plan on buying. They were just waitlists that converted. And then I made it until the 27th of September. That's right. I made it almost 2 more weeks, and then it just went downhill from there. So first is this custom Michael Keaton bust. This right here, I cannot wait to get. I have the Henry Cavill from this company. I have the Chris Reeve, which I haven't got in hand yet, but I've seen pictures. It looks fantastic. I think this will look great next to a Chris Reeve Superman. It actually has 2 expressions on the face, but nonetheless, very excited. And then the very next day, I was able to jump on a custom Juggernaut vs. Colossus diorama. Out of respect, I can't show you a picture of it because they haven't been released yet, so this is just a picture I pulled from the internet, but this looks amazing. It's from one of my favorite custom groups. Very excited to get this piece. It's the same group as that Winged Venom, and no, I can't give you any information. They all sold out in seconds anyway. This last piece too, a picture has been shared in public, so I can share it with you, but this is a custom Dark Silver Surfer. I vowed I wasn't going to buy anything else, but there was only 25 of these, and it sold out in 4.7 seconds. I was the second to last person who was able to nab one, so I cannot tell you how excited I am. I have 5 or 6 different Silver Surfers. He is my favorite character. I can't wait to build a massive display. Now, I also made 2 other purchases. However, they were not for me. If you missed it, a few days ago, I actually surprised Mrs. X with her first statue ever. You can check out her review of it right here. And what she doesn't know, you're going to find out in a second. You guys know how I like to complete a line. Well, I have a second statue for her. Ball breaker. This is Petunia. Can you come downstairs, please?
I just need to see what my hair looks like on this one. That looks fine, I guess.
Alright, so Mrs. X is here, and she's not quite sure why she's here. But this is actually the monthly segment where I talk about all the different things I bought in the month.
Oh,
So I told him about the vacation.
Oh, you bought that?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, and I was practicing hashtag restraint this month. So believe it or not, I only bought one statue for myself. And I thought it's really just because, you know how I bought you that Tinkerbell statue?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Did you like it?
I did like it.
Well, this month I actually bought more statues for you than I bought for myself. I actually bought you another one.
Oh, cool.
So after this video, we are going to unbox and you're going to review that as well.
I guess I have to again.
That's right. So, really appreciate you guys tuning in today. Now is the best time of the video. Actually, throw down in the comments below what you went broke on in September. What was your extreme acquisition? Again, it may not be a collectible. Maybe you bought something really exciting like a cat, or a, or started a goat farm, or a car, something like that. Just throw that down in the comments below. To win one of these Mortal Kombat statues, all you have to do is comment on a video. At 15,000 subscribers, I'm going to pick a random video and pick a random comment. That person will win the prize. They can choose between these two pieces. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel by hitting that Mr. X logo. Tomorrow is a different monthly segment on the first of the month where we talk about everything that's happening in the upcoming month, and I got to tell you, there's a ton going on. But for now, check out some of these other playlists, and make sure to check out some of these Mrs. X videos because they're fabulous.
Fabulous.